Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Monday the 11th of January the 1st 2021. The time is just gone 0500 GMT, so Asian session coming to a close, European session just firing up, North American session our lunchtime. So I've written this up to get us going. So right, last trading day, which was Friday the 8th, these were the flows. So we had a negative driver in the opposed driver in the euro at minus 128, posing positive front and back door flows, primarily going, quite equally going into the pound and the dollar, plus 65, plus 66, on activity of plus or minus 31. Over the week then, the Monday the 4th to the 8th, the week we just had, we had this situation. We had a sort of a joint negative or positive driver. So if you take it from the yen side, the yen was negatively opposed driver at minus 183, positive flows going the other way, front and back door into the dollar and the euro. Or you can view it the other way. You can say the dollar was driving positively in an opposed manner, and the negative opposed front and back door flows are going out of the yen and out of the pound. Right, and then so far today, so this is intraday flows. This is the most up-to-date flows we've got then. So it's from Monday the 11th today to about 20 minutes ago. We're looking at a positive opposed driver in the dollar, plus 141, a positive rock in the yen, a negative mover at minus 47 in the euro, and a negative secondary driver in the pound. So that's rattled through it. There's a lot to talk about today. What's going to knock it all about? Well, if you look at the economic calendar, Monday then, which is today, you've got an Old Bailey speech, which is the Bank of England governor, and then tomorrow's light. Now that's interesting. If you look at our video on secrets behind or going behind the economic calendar, you'll know that light days are quite significant. So Tuesday, tomorrow is light, Wednesday US CPI, Thursday Fed Powell speech, take that from what you will, Friday US retail sales and Michigan consumer sentiment. And looking over the horizon into next week, China GDP Monday, Tuesday German CPI and Tier 2 zoo sentiment. Talk about that in a minute. Wednesday GBP CPI, and then we've got the big one, CAD. On Wednesday we've got CAD's rates decision, Thursday we've got yen rates decision and euro rates decision, and then Friday we've got German PMIs manufacturing, GBP service PMIs and CAD retail sales. Right, so looking over the horizon, we've got we're boxing into CAD, yen, and what's the other one? CAD, yen, and euro rates decisions. Okay, so now let's do a quick talk about this. Now, I'm going to have to rub this off because there's so much going on at the moment, and I need some board space. So basically, I can refer to it as we go. But let's have a look. So what's going on today then? We've got oil. We've got oil going down. We've got gold going down. Right. We've got the Swiss franc going up, except against the dollar. We've got the yen going up, except against the dollar. and we've got the Swiss franc JPY pair on the down. Right, we'll talk about all these things in a minute. We've got what have we got? We've got CAD. We've got CAD going down. AUD going down, and New Zealand on the down. Okay, we've got and the pound is mixed. Right, so let's talk about all this then. So we've got oil, gold, and the Swiss on the up, and the yen on the up, and the dollar on the up. So normally when you get so we've got dollar yen on the positive side of the equation, and normally that's classic risk off. We've got risk off scenario. We're in the second phase of risk off, if you like, because the Swiss franc is being overwhelmed by yen strength. We've got equities. Where did I put that? I haven't put that yet. Equities coming off. And if you remember last week, the flows last week, which I've rubbed off, we had a balance of USD strength and yen weakness. So there's plenty of elbow room for the yen to come up. So this is the sort of global macro view of things. Equities coming off, Dow, Wall Street, Nasdaq, S&P. Gold's coming off, despite the fact that we got risk off the back of this surging dollar USD. We've got the Swiss franc on the up, which is the standard run to mummy trade, but that's being overwhelmed by the yen, which is the second stage of risk off as far as we're concerned. And if you want to know a little bit more, look at the video analyst risk on, risk off. And then we've got commodity currencies coming off, as you'd expect in that environment. And what else have we got? We've got we've got the euro down against the dollar, the yen, and the Swiss. So all this is classic risk off. So let's get off the fence. What are we going to do today? If you look at the positioning, as I said, you had significant selling off the back of the equity up transmission last week of the yen, and the yen is now in a precarious position to it's got elbow room to really sock it on the way up. It's starting. That is unusual to have the yen outgunning the Swiss franc in risk off. That's really is a red flag there, if you like. So what should we be doing? Well, unless something peculiar happens, then the best place to run with it, we think, is NZD yen, JPY, AUD, JPY, and CHF, JPY, and I would say that's favourite. So short New Zealand dollar JPY as a favourite. That's probably next favourite, Swiss JPY, although it could be sticky, and that's already starting to shift. So that's the pecking order. We're going to probably have a go at the New Zealand JPY on the short side, but any of these are valid unless something drastic changes. So that's the situation. Hope that helps. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much.